Hi ladies, Ali here from Clear Skin and Wellbeing. So today I thought we would talk toners, and a little bit later I want to show you two lovely great toners, one of them being my absolute favourite and one I would highly recommend for combination skin, anything from if you've got acne skin to sensitive skin and anything else in between. So first of all, what's a toner? Well, a toner is something you would use after you've cleansed your face. So you've cleansed your face, you've washed your face, then you would use a toner. But also, if you've actually washed your face and then used an exfoliant, a facial scrub, then you would use a toner. And then after the toner would be your serum and your moisturiser. You could almost put it as like being the jam of a sandwich. The one piece of bread, if you like, is the cleanser, then you've got the jam parts, which is your toner, and then you've got the other part of the sandwich, the other bit of bread, and that's your moisturiser and serums. So it's a bit in between. Now, toners years ago used to be very astringent. They used to contain alcohol and, to be honest, lots of nasties. They would strip away the oils and they wouldn't help really your skin. But these days they've been rebranded and, rejuvenated, and they're so much better. But most of them don't now contain alcohol, and they contain really good quality ingredients, depending on the type of skin you have to what ingredients you would need. Now, if you have, for instance, oily skin, tea tree and salicylic acid and green tea would be fantastic if you could find a toner with that. If you have dry skin, something with amino acids and fatty acids, just to help, to hydrate and plump the skin. And if you have sensitive skin, something with vitamin E in there, chamomile, calming and cooling. So the ones I want to show you now are two of, as I say, of my favourite ones I've had for years, and I want to also show you how you can apply your toner. Now, the first one I have here is a Lancome. Now, to be honest, this is a 125ml, and I did get this free after I bought a few Lancome products. But I think you can buy it in a 200ml, and it's about £27, which is, so it's larger than this. Just very quickly, I'm not sponsored at all. These are products of my own and ones I actually do use and enjoy. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend them. So the first way you could apply your toner, for instance, is you could put it onto your hands. Now, this is a bit of a sloshy way, to be honest, and a bit messy, but you could just do that. So you grab a bit more, put it to your hands, and you just apply it to your skin and also the neck. People always forget the neck, and you would just let it just penetrate into the skin and just absorb into the skin. Now, what a toner does, it helps with the pH, as I say, the pH balance of your skin, because you don't, if you put something on your have something in your cleanser, which may have changed the pH balance. Once you apply your toner, that will bring your skin back into balance, ready for your moisturisers and serums. It would also, perhaps, when you're using a cotton wool pad, you're taking away some dead cells, so then that would allow for more absorption into the skin for your serum or your next product, and it takes away, as I say, any impurities left behind. Now, the next one, which is my favourite toner, is this one, which is Lizelle. Now, this one is fantastic, particularly if you've got combination skin, dry skin, only acne skin, the whole lot. And this contains aloe vera, and when it's first on the list, it's going to be good. So aloe vera, it contains cucumber, vitamin E, which is great for softening the skin, and it's scented with geranium, and it's got a lovely scent. Now, the Lancome one, it's nice, but it's lovely perfume, but it's definitely more synthetic, whereas this scent, you can smell the geranium. It's more essential oils. It's got a lovely scent to it. Now, how I would apply would be with a pad, and then you just take a few drops. Actually, open it up. Where are we? There we are. That's it. It's a twist. Make sure it's nice and soaked, and then just pat it on. Now the Lizelle, this comes in a 200ml, and I think it's around, I need to check my notes, £16. So it's cheaper than the Lancome. I love the scent of it. It's actually really refreshing but quite calming, and I love geranium, rose geranium. And you would just pat it all over your skin to allow it to dry. But another thing you could do, which I would highly recommend if you have a little time, is to take your pad, which is soaked. It doesn't work so well if you have balls because they're sort of come apart, but if you have a pad, if you can break it up into half, so it's got the half soaked in, you could actually almost apply it, if you like a mask. Now I don't have anything on my skin, I have washed it for you, so no makeup yet again. So there we go, some more on there. So again, nice and soaked. Again, if you just rip it in half, and if you do that, works out cheaper than a sheet mask, to be honest, and you're probably getting better active ingredients. So there we go, and then you could get some more, and you could just you could probably do with another 1, 2, 3, maybe another 4, and you could probably put a couple on the neck, and you could just let that soak in and just lay there or sit there, watch some TV, read a book, lay on the bed and just go to sleep, and then wake up and then just take it off, just leave it on for 5-10 minutes, and then you could take it off, and your skin would feel so rejuvenated, and just you've really fed it, depending on what toner you've used. But to be honest, if you're using the Lizelle, you're feeding it with some really good stuff, and then you would just leave that on, and then you'd let that dry. You don't want to take it off, or you don't want to wash it off, just let it dry with those active ingredients and let it just soak in, and then once it's dry, apply your serum and your moisturiser and you're good to go. So there we are. I hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe if you haven't done so before. Please like, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.